How funny is it, and how much of a last minute thing is it that, when that video is playing, people don't realize it mutes. It obviously blocks our cameras. You can't see because you're watching the countdown, but it mutes our microphones. Then, on a night like tonight, we're rustling around trying to answer these. And then on a Monday night, you've got last minute phone calls or messages. Quickly get, it's just,
Yep.
you watch one night. I'm going to just for fun and laughs, I'm going to cut the video short, catch someone out.
You totally will as well, because literally, as you said, I just ripped open 4 or 5 bags or something, and I've still got 4 or 5 to open. How many bag 4s are there?
Yeah, back again, everybody. How are you all? We are back with the Lamborghini again. We finished bag 3. We got an hour into bag 3 last Wednesday, and then we both finished it obviously during the week. Don't need to bore you with everything else, but as far as the Lambo goes, I'll pop up my video to the bigger size one. So bag 4 pretty much consisted of framing up all of this and locking all of the side in. It's hard to kind of see, but because it's all in black, obviously. But there's that much technique, beams that kind of all come together, and this thing now is like that rock solid. It's insane. And it closed off and gapped off the front. Yeah, and it closed and gapped off and boxed off the front, trunk area, you could call it, because the engine's obviously, it is a mid-mounted engine. So
yep,
this is what we've got at the moment of a Lamborghini Sian, and it kind of looks like an old rusted-out ute when you look at it like that. So
it does, doesn't it? And just flip it over and show. Last week we were talking about how you can still see the gears, unlike the Bugatti. That's what we were talking about last week. All the gearing in there, all that beautiful color.
So the Bugatti, for those who have the Bugatti, it's got these panels that kind of follows up, and you can see a little bits and pieces, like you can down here, so to speak. You can see the I think this is the steering mechanism and the main part of the center gears. Look, I haven't even pushed them pins in yet. Look at that. There you go. Lucky we flipped it over. Push them in. But yeah, the best part about it is that this car has got the full gearbox open. At the moment, mine's in neutral. That's why it's kind of free spinning. But if I move it slow, I'll bring it close to the camera. See if I can spin a tire. Oh, spin. There we go. So I'll bring it here, get some focus. Like you can see it all move really, really nicely. And if you look at these two grey, I don't even know what they would be called technically, but I'm going to call them gear shifts. So if I get my finger on the gear shift under here, you can see that as I change the gears, where is it going here? As I change the gears, those grey things slide back, forward, up, down. All different types of things. I think I just got too excited and pressed too hard. I think I might have broke it. Oh, no. No, it's all good. I just took the top off.
Break technique. You can't even get it apart.
Well, yeah, that's true. All right, going into the chat, we have Mr. Brucey, Andy from New Zealand, and Maddie. How are you? How are you all?
Hey guys.
Going? Hope you are good. Let me just crack open Twitch on my phone so I can tell Dan that he can send his crew on over.
We are good to go. We are ready for bags 4 from box 4.
I'm just going to write. Oh, Matt, I think he sent them over already. I think he's done it, because I just went to try to find Dan, and it was it said stream ending. So I'm assuming.
Well, there you go.
Matt to raid us. If not, he has already raided us. So I'll suss that out in a sec. All right, I just need to open some of these boxes. Like we said, there's that much boxes. Oh, here we go. Here they come. Kat, how are you, Kat? Shock the toast. It's been a minute. How are you, champion? Michael's A-file as well. How are you all going? There we go. We got the raid supercomputer.
Hey.
How are you, my man?
No.
Part of the stream, part of the raid train on a Wednesday. Supercomputer is. Hope you're all good. For those that have just joined us on Twitch, we are up to box 4 for the Lamborghini Sian. And this thing it's getting quite epic, but finally, after the 3 massive epic boxes, we're finally, I'll pull these over and you can see in the corner of Bill's screen, we are finally seeing some green.
Man, the part count in this box is massive.
Yeah, this is huge. This is definitely going to be another 2 to 3 hour build for sure. So you see, it's like it's insane. So as far as small bags go, like as in the little ones you can see by the size of my hand, there's 1, 2. This one was 3. There was 4, 5, 6 just of the little bags. There was 3 of those big bags that had body panels, and we got like 4 medium-ish bags. That's crazy. Dan, what's up, my man?
Absolutely.
Hope your stream was good, my friend.
Yeah, hey Dan.
I don't know if Dan rated us or if he's watching, but I didn't get a raid notice. But if he did, cool. Thanks, man. If not, why not? Quilted Lego, are you both building the same set? That we are. So we both we've done this for the last couple of Technic cars, the 1.8 cars. We kind of build, we both build the same set. We both have our own opinions and we chat about it. The other part of it is, I haven't put it on the screen yet. We are sponsored by the awesome Brick Bracket crew. So the guys at Brick Bracket, now if you guys have seen our past builds on the Porsche, the Bugatti, the other Porsche, etc. Brick Bracket make brackets and mounts to mounts. I wonder if I can show you on this camera. I probably can actually. If you look up on my wall, I've got the Bugatti and the Porsche up there. So Brick Bracket make the vertical brackets for all the 1.8 or pretty much any Lego car. They do a couple of creators. They do a lot of the 1.8s though. So any of you follow, as you can see the ticker scrolling down the bottom of the screen, all of our viewers get 20% off. So
they do.
All those people that are flying in from Twitch, all those Lego lovers and Lego nerds watching Dan from New Zealand coming on over here. If you are interested in brick brackets, like I said, the brick brackets do mount your cars up on the wall vertically. Dan, of course I rated. Good on you, mate. I was just G'ing you up, brother. We wouldn't be here otherwise.
They have a big range. They have a big range of brackets as well, don't they? So it's not just these supercars. They also do the other Technic cars, the affordable cars. There's a whole range on there. So check them out while the discount code's there.
Yes, definitely use that discount code. 20% off is nothing to sneeze at. So get into it. You know what's cool that I just realized? I don't think we've come across any of them yet. The green pins. Have you seen them yet?
Is that green? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't think we've come across them yet.
Yeah, wow. No,
so
that is cool.
Yeah, and those people that are watching will realize that on our Wednesday night when we do stream, even though me and Bill, we start at the same point, Bill ends up 40, 50 steps ahead. I'm still doing 5 or 6 steps for 2 reasons. One, I like to take control and look and read the chat and post the chat up on the screen. But 2, I use digital instructions. So I switch between the windows on the computer I got in front of me from the instructions back to the chat. So I'm a lot slower. I talk more shit too, so it works hand in hand. But, man, you're right. I need to see if I can move this camera to show you guys the amounts, like actually
there's
how much stuff is here. So, like, obviously there's the whole bunch of pins and that. Then you got all the colored parts and more pins and more brackets. And you all know how big the Lambo is to, how big it's just, it's bloody crazy how much you get in this one box 4. It's insane.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that I haven't looked in the last boxes, but I'm assuming this is the last technical box before we get to all the body panels. Maybe. could be wrong, but there's a hell of a lot of pins here. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to get to a point where we've talked about it before. As you know, as you get people, I don't know how everyone else builds. How I build different to obviously how Bill builds. But as you get on, you know how you get in the top corner of each page for the instructions, it tells you what you're about to use. Bill just kind of picks and does the instructions bit by bit. It's getting to the point now when you have this much on the table, you kind of almost need to do that.
Yeah.
So, and Bill, tell people why. Tell me what happened to your last bag. So before we started,
no, because you get caught out. You use the wrong part somewhere, and then because it's Technic and it does not come apart, if you don't pick it up before you get to the too late part, then guess what? Too late.
So when we went
before I may have a.
Where's your part? We've got a bit of a lag, but it's all good. Show them the part.
We do. So I have an extra bit. I don't know where it goes, and it actually means that I used a wrong bit somewhere else. But the gears work, the steering works, the handbrake works. So, well.
You just got to kind of hope it's not structural, so that because you can obviously pick them up. You pick it up here now. It's strong as in here. It doesn't fall apart on you when you're moving it around.
Yeah, I just figure that if it's that big a deal, then I'll just come over and swap it for yours.
Ha! I wonder why we've got a lag between us.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's definitely a lag. Oh, well, I mean,
we don't normally.
No. I mean, I reset both my computers so they start fresh, but normally it's my end that stuffs up. Who knows? So, for those that are in and watching and kicking back this evening, is anyone else building something fantastic? Who got the Porsche actually? Who out there got the Porsche?
Yeah.
There's a Porsche come out for VIP today, and for a few other lucky people that knew where to buy it.
That's right.
Yeah. Or yet again, on top of that, who went to IKEA today?
Everyone except people in Melbourne.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, IKEA released their Baguette. The Lego storage boxes.
That's right.
So the storage boxes are now officially in Australia at all IKEA stores, and I've got tomorrow off work, so I might go for a drive.
Nice.
Maybe. We'll see. Depends if the boss lets me.
Just go before and that. Oh, the other
I've got the day off, so we're like, it came in the mail. I ordered this, the other day. What bearded baker building the blacksmith? Oh, what a wicked build! We watched Dan's review and video on that.
Yeah, nice. I built that last week. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's right, you did too. Yeah. Jeez, I'm struggling for room on an empty desk. How does that work?
Yeah, there's a lot of elements here.
Yes. This is definitely going to be a major catch-up build through the week.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Great build so far. Yeah. I literally haven't heard one bad thing about that blacksmith yet. You always hear a little bit of negative here and there from different builds and different sets and stuff. I haven't heard nothing negative about that one yet. I mean, I lie. A lot of people went into it thinking negative, but were impressed.
Yeah. A lot of people were put off by what they did to the roof and how they changed the roof from the original.
how different,
which didn't overly. It was very different, and it didn't overly phase me. The only thing I didn't like was the blue in the roof was too blue. It was too new and shiny for an old, weathered, 1500s building. That's the only thing I didn't like, was the blue was too blue.
Blue was too blue. And it really...
Yeah, it was like that space blue.
If that's your complaint, they're obviously doing something right.
Well, it used the royal dark blue, and it used black, and it used sand green, and that all worked well. But then the space blue was just too blue.
Fair enough.
And there was no goats.
And there was no what?
Goats.
Oh, goats. It must be your computer or internet a bit laggy, because your face keeps freezing as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's like your what's his name? Max. Remember the MTV guy? What was his name? And they used him in Back to the Future. You know that guy?
Yeah. The video DJ, the original video. The original video DJ.
Max Headroom, there you go.
Hang on, I'm going to jump out.
Max, there you go, Max Headroom.
That's it.
That's the one I was thinking of. Thanks, mate. He knew what I meant. Yeah, jump out, come back in.
I'll come back in.
Yeah. Ooh-ha. Now he's all stuck with me. Ooh-ha-ha-ha. It's all good, though. I'm just, like I said, if you look at where Bill's up to in building, he'd be like so far ahead. Like, I said to you, I like to sit back and just talk crap. So let's put him back in. Let's fix these screens around. Oh,
guess who's back?
A frozen Bill.
How's that?
Nah.
Am I still lagging?
Well, I don't know. Are we talking? We'll only know when we start talking to each other.
Yeah, that's true.
No, and you definitely... I don't know if you're freezing or you're pretending to freeze.
No, I'm not pretending. I'm terrible at pretending.
Yeah, you're definitely lagging and freezing. Maybe you need to reset that computer.
Damn
it. Is that your old Apple?
I'll be back.
All right. See you soon.
No, the old one's keeping up. This is the other one.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Give it a reset. All right. So let Bill reset that and we'll chat amongst ourselves. Miffy Moo, lagging on Twitch, but the FB stream is fine. Oh, that's a bit funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bill's could probably still hear us while he's building. Yeah, he can. So, he will leave his build window up so he can still keep building. But I think it came out today officially that for those that live in Sydney or South Sydney in particular, down in Wollongong, there is a show coming up. Gonglug are holding the first convention/real show, no Zoom, no nothing, of the year on the 5th and 6th or 6th and 7th of March. And I'm flying down. I'm going to be there. I'm going to head down there, going to go hang out with all the Sydney crew. So if you are down in Sydney and you're kind of umming and ahhing of going to the event, come hang out. We'll chat. We'll talk shit. I'm going to bring my computers down, so at least my laptop and obviously my phone. If I've got to even just do like a real rough, type phone stream with no special fancy features or nothing, just something different, get down there. But yeah, no, the Gonglug guys are very awesome and they've invited me down, so I'll be there. Henry and Cade will be there as well. I already told Henry and Cade that they're going to have to hold the camera for when people want selfies with me. You can imagine how smooth and good that went down. God love them. But no, I'll find out the dates, and I know there's some and some of the Sea Lug crew. There you go. So they're even better. Some of the Canberra legends are coming up too. That's awesome. Yeah, no, it'd be good. And on top of that, it's so funny, like how tight the decent people in the Lego community are. You know, I love these conventions now as just a catch up more than anything. Like it's so good, you know, catching up with people I haven't seen since like a last Lego show or now 2 years ago Lego show. And the good thing about a lot of something just lagged out. The good thing about I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's a nasty echo. I wonder if I can mute. If I mute Bill's, we'll see if it fixes it. I think it did fix it. I think Billy Bob, your computers are mucking up, my friend. So some of the, you know, them what are they called? Conventions, Lego shows, where us nerds hang out. It's just good catching up. So that was the main reason, honestly, why I accepted and why I really wanted to go. Like, you know, as soft as it sounds, I miss some of me buddies. I miss some of you legends. Yeah, Bruce, it went when I muted. So on Bill's build screen, I muted it. He must be having real computer problems. These things happen. You know, we're not crazy famous YouTubers that can afford, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 computers. We're here with our good old Gumtree specials and secondhand beasts. So, you know, we work with what we got, and sometimes it does hiccup, it does fail, but hey, shit happens, mate. Shit happens. So, I hear Victorians are now out of lockdown too tonight, so that's got to be some sort of good news for you guys, I guess. It depends if you actually did anything, if it stops you doing anything. I know I had to bloody quarantine. Brent, how are you, buddy? No Kale to complete the team. No. Unfortunately not, my friend. Everyone's favorite superstar from season 1 will not be making it. Unfortunately. So, yeah. No comment. I don't know why he never got invited. Maybe he did. Maybe he turned it down. Who knows? Maybe he didn't get invited. I mean, you know, he's a barrel full of laughs and a good, patient, kind young man. Why would you not invite him? Brent, you should come. You should come down too, buddy. You're more super famous in the community than I am. I'll come down and I'll hold your camera. How's that sound? The other hard part of it is, you know, as much as you'd want to take like some of my sets or mocks or stuff down, I can't. It's just like, imagine the luggage and the luggage fee and the, you know, I'm not a good packer, so I can guarantee it wouldn't get packed very well in an airplane, so it'd break. So there goes any chance of that. But hopefully, my fingers are crossed that there is a Gold Coast or Brisbane show soon that I can start taking some of my stuff to, because I've got a whole lot of NBA stuff I want to start displaying. Yeah, it's just collecting dust and crap while it sits here. So I wonder if, I know Bill can't talk to us. He can probably still hear us, but I wonder if his computer's crapped itself. He's just non-existent. I can see him moving and building. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's doing an update. Ah! Oh, don't you hate that? That's almost as bad as when you buy a brand new Xbox game, you know, or a PlayStation game. You get hyped up, you get ready, you get excited. 14-hour update. Oh, that's funny, Bill. Your computer's updating. That's the best. It's always the way. And then you watch, it's going to update to the point where it's put all this new software on, and then your computer won't be able to handle the new software because, you know. Oh, what am I looking for? I am looking for a Technic pin. Ah, God. Doesn't black suck? When you're looking for black on black on black, black sucks. Actually, here's a chat a question for the chat crew. Who's your favorite Lego YouTuber and why? Like, you know, is it JK Brickworks because he just makes some of the most insane movable stuff? Is it Jang Bricks? Well, I mean, was it Jang Bricks when he was building his city? He's kind of got a bit slack on that lately. Yeah, who's your... I'm always keen. I want to, you know, I started watching a new YouTuber recently, and I thought she was going to be all right, and then the more I watched, the more frustrated I got. Brucey, what'd you say? The talent hog in our family, the wife, will be debuting her micro-scale Hogwarts layout, and you can't fit any trains in your sports wagon after packing it in. It's epic. Jesus! If a micro scale building is so big you can't fit trains in a wagon, damn. Yeah, that's epic, dude. I'm keen to see that. Definitely keen to see. That's cool. Here we go. So Lukey, Down Under Bricks. Yeah, man, I miss watching Dub and Aussie Bricks. Actually, I saw Dub the video popped up the other day. He done some massive haul, which was like a monster haul. So, man, I wish I could get Dub on one of our streams. I've messaged him a few times. It just kind of doesn't reply. Brickstar's pretty cool. Yeah, I've watched a few of the videos there. And Brent, who's the bloke who does that Technic tests, extreme gearing? I don't know that one. I don't know the gear. Is that the guy, not the one that like does the motor tests as well, like speeds them up to some stupid RPM? Is that one? Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, let me go to the chat just so I can have a better look. So we got Brucey and his that Luke Downer. Yeah, Dub's awesome. Michael's Bricks is who's the bloke? That's that one. Bevan's Bricks and Brixie. No, I haven't seen either. I haven't even heard of either of those. You know, normally at least you hear about it. Aussie Bricks vanished. Really? Yeah, dude. Aussie and Dub, man. I enjoyed their videos. Like, even they just, you know, with Aussie talking about his city, and I mean, in all fairness, Dub bloody rambled on too much about Star Wars crap, and I'm not a Star Wars fan. But other than that, his stuff was cool, and he started building a really good city. I think last time I watched one of his city updates, it was like he was doing, I think it was like pavement around his water feature, or he was doing the water feature or something. So, Brent, Brick Experiment Channel. Okay, I'll get onto that, man. Bevan's Bricks has one hell of a city. The other guy, actually, I don't know if you guys have watched, he, for some reason, or I mean, obviously because it's the recommendation algorithm, I started getting recommended this guy in the UK. He's starting to rebuild a fresh city. I think it's called Lions Bricks. Yeah, I think it's called Lions Bricks. Anyway, he's building a road snotway, like sideways. But so far from what he's built is like really, really impressive. He's done like lanes, and he's done his roads at angles, and then set base plates up that the angles are actually squared plates, if that makes sense. It's really good. Talented dude. So if he's on Lion Bricks, have a quick squeeze through Lion Bricks stuff too. It ain't too bad. I wonder how... Bill, how's your computer going there, buddy? We're still seeing the loading screen? Oh, I can't see what the remaining is. How funny. So you're not going to get on stream. You might squeeze it in. Does the mic work on this one? Can you turn your mic on this screen? Even if you still talk to us, doesn't matter. We still watch your fingers. See if you get your mic happening. So hold on. Brick Lukey, what'd you say? His city's been pulled apart now, relocated to the new extension of okay. Yeah. Brent, 1.5 million subscribers. He bought some metal technique axle and managed to break it just using gearing. Oh, that's insane. Boomy is a great kid. Yeah, Lion Brick.
Hey, you got me?
Yeah, I can, but there's a bit of an echo.
Yeah.
Lions Brick is great. The road, yeah. That road, Lions Road is insane. Check out Brixie's channel. All right. Yeah, no, there's definitely some feedback coming through that one a little bit, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Oh, actually, it sounds like you're talking underwater. It's pretty shit house. You can't just shove a USB mic into that computer, or look, just wig it out.
No, that's exactly what I've done. I'm trying to think. I've been ignoring this update for weeks. I keep getting snooze, and I keep going with a big F you and do that anyway.
How funny. I hope I've done that right. It doesn't look like it.
So yeah, hopefully this mic plays up, like works a little bit, and I can stay with you.
It's really hard to hear, hey. I can hear you, but it's kind of like real bad static. Like an old AM radio static.
Hang on, I'll change my.
All right, you do that. I'll wait right here for you. Your clicks of the mouse or whatever you're clicking sounds nice and crispy. It's more, I think I'm getting scratchy, like my feedback's coming through your end. I mean, I can bear it. I can put up with it for now. It's, you know. Oh, you've muted it for now. Fair enough. Maybe you got to change your settings. Huh? What are you waiting for, Bill? Are you trying to fix the mic, or I can see you on mute. Just seeing what you're doing. All right, 1 minute, I guess. Give me the finger, mate. Man, imagine if we had millions and millions of viewers, and this is the kind of quality we give them. It's probably the reason why we don't have millions of viewers. Oh, at least we can all see, you know, something's going on in the background. It's quality, people. See, we keep it real. Like I told you, we're not multi-millionaire YouTubers. We're showing you how it is. So for those that are in the chat, other than Bruce, obviously, well, I'll see you. Anyone else coming to the Gong show, the Sydney show, New South Wales show, whatever you want to call it, the Gong Lug show. And if you are going, who's going to the AFOL night? I think we're locked in to do some sort of games and stuff like that on the AFOL night.
Have you got me now?
Very nice and clear. Very nice and clear.
Okay. That's because I've switched to the boom mic.
That's crispy as.
Okay, sweet.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties, but now this Mac is telling me it wants to do the update as well. So
how funny.
I've literally been ignoring it for weeks, like snooze, and yeah, it didn't want to hear me tonight. It just went anyway. So whatever.
It's all good. You got it in the end.
It's probably better. Y'all don't have to look at me while I build. Just watch my only hands.
Did I share to you that the old couple buying that 4-wheel drive with the girl taking a photo with them? And
No.
the comments were brilliant.
Oh, okay. No, oh, if you did, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Like it was like a promo girl took a photo with this old couple that just bought a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But the comments were like, something along the lines of, I can see Karen about to slap Keith if he looks to the right, because she'll stand, like she had these big boobs and stand to the right. And then it was just like all really, really funny comments all along that line.
Oh, wow.
And then there was one, aircon probably doesn't work, but I'm sure it only has fans or something.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Funny.
I'm sure there'd be people in our chat that would have seen it. I'm sure of it. Hey, I think. Oh, did you know that there was a mistake? Did you notice a mistake in the instructions last week?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can bring it up. Right, and I'll show you, and I can show everyone watching as well. So let me go back and I'll find the mistake, and you'll see exactly what I mean. So, let me see. Okay. I just got to make sure it reminds me it was the right one. And trust me, it's that obvious of a mistake, you wouldn't have picked it up. Here it is. Hold on. So that's the right side. And that's the left. So hold on. So right side, put the pin in. Okay, here it is. And trust me, this is so everybody watching as well, you can all watch. I'll show you. I'll put you on the screen share. And watch how obvious. Yeah, Rix, that was the photo. Okay. Let's go to these ones. Okay. Bill, you watching?
Yep.
So this is step 564 back from box number 3, right? You remember doing this part?
Yes, I do.
Right. So can you see my mouse on the screen? I can't see if you can, that's all.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yep.
So the technique beam with all the see, okay, no, this is not the broken part yet, right? I'll show you what happens. So it clearly says build this and slot it in there on the right-hand side, yeah?
Yep.
Now let's go to step 566. Oh, look, let's build the left side and slot it in the right side.
Ha! Ha!
How fun is that?
Yeah.
So obviously the arrow should be pointing down here on the left side behind the steering wheel. Look, I'll go back. See? The right side, passenger side, the right angle. Go to this one. It's got the left up here, but it tells you to put it back on the right side.
Yeah, right.
How funny is that, hey?
That is funny.
But as I was just scrolling, I think I might have found where you lost your Technic beam. I went too far back. Hold on. It was in the 540s. Here. Did you double up? Was it this part here? Hold on. I'll go to the step.
Oh, okay. No, I can see where they are, but no, they're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the same beam, but they're correct. So where
here's your 4 beams.
Yeah, so that's where I'm missing one, and I don't know where. I've got a 5-hole one left over from somewhere and a 4-1 missing, unless they packed it wrong. I don't know where I've messed it up, but
I reckon you've done it from the box number 2.
I don't know. But as I said, it hasn't really affected anything, and where it's missing from, you can't tell. So I can sleep at night.
Yeah, because like I'm looking here, and it's saying to use the 4 of the 4 holes there, and then
what I tried to do but couldn't.
Oh no, you know where it'd be? It'd be in the back end of box number 1, book number 1. Because remember that box carried over both.
So I went back through the whole booklet trying to find out where else we used 4, and I couldn't. So I actually am leaning towards it's not my mistake. I'm leaning towards I got this and it should have been a 4, not a 5.
I like that you're using the excuse that it's not your fault. You're funny.
Well, that's what I'm leaning towards, I said. It could very well be mine.
Oh, you know it's your fault. You just got to work out where it is and why it happened.
Or I could just go with the fact that you can't see that it's missing from there and discreetly move on.
Yeah, you can go that fact until... I'm just trying to think, was there...
I'll have one in black in the Technic box, but I couldn't be bothered going through the Technic box trying to find one.
Yeah, okay. How's the... I can't work out this thing. Okay, so that sits like that. Does that go on the red? Does it? It must. Is that right? No. Oh, what have I done wrong, Bill?
No idea.
No, I don't. Oh, okay. No. I see what I've done wrong. So that goes there and there on that one. That blue one sticks there. Old greenie goes there. We go. That looks better. All fixed. We're all fixed. I didn't realize I wasn't even on camera. That would have been perfect for you guys to suss out and pick me on, but I'm glad you didn't. All right, so let's get this in the back end. Yeah, this box is going to take us forever.
Oh, isn't it? Absolutely. I don't feel like we've started yet.
Well, like I said, lucky I got the next couple of days off.
I don't.
Yeah, next week off, you'll be right.
No, I don't. I start a new job next week. I've got 2 days of work left and counting.
One of my other mates I used to work at the council with messaged me today, and he's like, yes, I've got 33 days off. 33 days. Whoa, you got to echo.
Sorry, that was me.
Yeah.
The other
he messaged me, and he's like, yes, 33 days left of my working life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's about to retire. And very, very young.
Wow.
Real estate money, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's where the big dollars are.
That can do it.
Numbers. Hey, we still got... Hey, I'm pretty happy about tonight. The crews stayed on. We've had some solid numbers from the start.
Maybe because they can't see me. They're sticking around.
Oh, I didn't realize you had your second screen up.
Yeah, what's with the Mac obviously can't count because it said 38 minutes and guess who's back? So
Eminem?
Maybe. Yeah, no, it's up and running and stuff, so hopefully no echoes or nothing.
Even Ash wants to watch us build tonight. Even she's in the room.
Happy
must
days.
Must be just the night for Lego.
It is a bit of a Lego night. Who's building what out there in the chat if you haven't told us already?
Brent. See if Brent's still... Brent, you still in the chat? Did you want to get rated from my stream tonight, buddy?
Are you going to stream tonight, Brent? Give us something to watch later?
Are you building your next ideas? Do you give some ideas? Your next project? Are you still wiping up the tears from the bonsai not going through?
I think he accepted that fact a while ago.
Actually, talking about Brent, there was one of the Lego videos on YouTube. We talked about her the other day. What's her name? Remember the girl I brought up? poppin' poppy minifig something. Minifig poppets. Yeah, anyway. Bruce said he's counting Bricklink purchases. Mate, don't do that. It'll only upset you. And Michael Zafol said he's building the cats' brickheads. Oh, I built that. That's pretty cool. I built the cats and dogs. The dogs are supposed to be German Shepherds, but the little one looks like a pug. It's funny. But yeah, Brent. Brent. Man, so many projects on ideas. Seems crazy to even submit at the moment. Yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. Everyone is using their lockdown to submit their creativity.
Yeah.
Maybe sit on things for a little while and submit it when the competition's a bit less.
And you know what? When things go back to normal, I wonder if you get like a really like dry spell where it's like, oh, we've only got 5 entries this month.
Well, that's when you want to enter it. Hot tip.
So, hot tip: we should start thinking of an ideas project.
Yeah, I'm too selfish. I don't want to share anything I build.
Yeah. So as I was saying, that Popper minifig or Pocket minifig, whatever she calls herself, actually gave Brent a really, really good hype. The downside of it was she was like, oh, the guy that made the Seasons in Time calendar, that whoever made that, and like, mate, if you know anything about Lego, you know who bloody built the season. You know Brent. You know what I mean? Like, and this is what we'll remember. We're talking on the Monday. I think we're off air when we're talking about it. Maybe that it's frustrating, especially with the new Lego streamers jumping on the hype wagon that are becoming ambassadors and part of the media that know absolutely jack crap about anything in the Lego.
Yep.
And unfortunately, she is one of the biggest, like 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, an official Lego RLFM, and you don't know who Brent Waller is? I mean, come on.
Yeah, idiot. It's crazy. Crazy. Just because you got boobs doesn't mean you know Lego.
Well, that's it. I mean, we've got boobs and we're not popular yet.
That's right. Where did we go wrong?
They're too hairy, that's why. No, but like, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Hey, it's just frustrating where how can, someone like that can make it so far in like, a community where it's heavily based on kind of, not just run-ins type things, wing-ins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just, I get it.
Not cool.
It's not even not cool. It's just it doesn't sit well with people that are genuinely part of the community.
But it's probably no different to like Hollywood and celebrities and people that have gone through years and years of acting school and stuff to try and make it big. And then along comes a reality star that builds half a DeLorean and he makes it over them. Like,
yeah. Well, not even the half a DeLorean. Like, you imagine the reality TV stars, and I know this because obviously I work in the industry. Do you know how many radio announcers and skilled broadcasters got pissed off because reality TV stars get the big gigs in radio instead of them?
Absolutely. I have no doubt. Like, all that years of training and hard work, and then 5-minute famers come in and take it. That's got to hurt.
Here we go. Drew said, potty minifigs. Her channel's grown heaps. And that's it, Drew. Like, I've got nothing against her. I mean, she's found the niche. She's played the game and good on her. You can't knock that. You know what I mean? It's not her fault. But it's just more the frustrating fact where it's, if you're going to become an ambassador in the scene, at least know your shit.
Yep.
In saying that, I remember frustrating Kale when I went on the show. And I'm like, I became his gopher first up because, kind of getting warmed up and working with each other. And I remember he's like, can you go grab me 3 or 4 jumper plates, 1 by 1, 1 by 2 jumper plates? And I'm like, what's a jumper plate? And the look was like, and I'm like, and I play with it. And he goes, and I said, are they the ones that have the stud thingies in the middle of the other holes? And it's like, Oh, man. Yeah, it was burning him.
No wonder you guys hit it off so quick.
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember there was something else we talked about. He got angry at me because I wouldn't tell him how many plates height-wise is a brick. So obviously now 3 plates make a brick.
Yep.
Yeah, so I played dumb. It was the only way I could get back. You know what I mean? I was like, oh well.
Yeah.
And then I think I told you maybe. And then he bought me this whole massive Bible book of beginners children's Lego books.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why he bought them, because he thought I was, I rolled in the night before and just never heard of Lego before. It's funny, but you know what? To his credit, the books are friggin' awesome. The books are cool. Here we go. Brent, what did you say? Terminology threw me off when I got to Legos, as I just had these names in my head. Yeah, and it wasn't the terminology is, mate, people still don't even know what snot's saying. There's nothing wrong with that, but it was just more of the fact, well, I'm here. I should know what the generic stuff is.
Yeah, the terminology, everyone creates their own until they really start communicating. Like, I remember as a kid, me and my younger brothers, we had completely different names for things than what I know them as now. And every once in a while, I'll throw out a random name, and whoever I'm building with will look at me and go, "What? Where did that come from?"
Yeah. Hold on. What did Rick say? Yeah, but she probably markets to a different crowd. Not everyone knows who designs what. Like, you guys like cars, but do you know the designers of them, not the companies? Well, I know Ferrari was built by Enzo Ferrari. I know Lamborghini was built by an Italian guy called Lamborghini that built tractors. I know Holden was designed by 2 Holden brothers. Ford was Henry Ford. I don't know. I know my cars. Hyundai was probably designed by Hong Kong Gang. I shouldn't probably say that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're about to get banned now on YouTube and Twitch. And oh, what have you done to me, Bill?
Wow. Wow. I did not see that coming.
Oh. But you laughed.
Love it.
You know what's cool? Changing topic. The little Lamborghini printed brick.
It is cool. It is cool. And in the last bag, the round tile, or round smooth flat, as Brent used to call it, with the Lamborghini logo printed on it.
The round smooth flat. Where did it go?
1 by 1 on the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. With the ball.
So obviously you get a spare one because it's a printed tile. So that is going straight on my Speed Champions one.
Oh, I don't think I got a spare one of those.
Oh, really?
Ah, hold on. I'll have a look. I've got my little spare box in front of me. Well, it's actually, how's this? My spare box for this build is the mug with Dan as a woman. Oh, actually, I can see a 1 by 1 round in there. No, that one's black. That one's a Speedo. I've got a couple of different 1 by 1 rounds in here, actually.
Yeah, there's a spare plain one as well.
Yeah, I got the plain one.
Oh, unless you used it on... There was some wings underneath behind the headrests of the seat. And
no, got it. Found it. Yeah.
Damn it! I thought you'd used it in a place that you were never going to get it back from.
I'm going to put it somewhere. When it's done, I'm going to put it in the front grill somewhere. Stupid.
Nice.
Isn't it funny? I noticed our viewers dropped by about 7, and no one's chatting now after that comment.
Oh. Oops.
Or they're still wiping up their coffee.
Spraying it all over the screen.
Yeah. That's what happened. No one stopped no one left. Their computer just broke.
Yeah.
People, don't forget brickbracket.co. It does slide across the bottom of the screen on our Wednesday shows. The 20% off the brackets. I know you all know about it, and I know most of you haven't got one yet. So today or tomorrow is payday for you. Just go and buy one. Now, we don't get any kickbacks. We don't get paid for it. He does let us have review copies of the brackets, being all transparent and everything. But we don't want money. We just want you guys to have. So we could have set it up, 10% off, and we get 10%. But we don't need to do that. We'll give you this discount.
Yeah. It's not about that. It's about a product that we absolutely love because it displays cars so well. Like if I turn my camera around, you can see mine there. So under the Batwing, I've got the Porsche and the Bugatti there, and the Batwing's going to move and the Lambo's going to go there once the Lamborghini's done. But the brackets are just awesome. That's why they're scrolling across the bottom of the screen, because we love them.
Yeah. You better believe it.
And I don't have enough shelf space to put these cars.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if you can see it from this angle. Yeah, you might. Oh, no, it might be too dark. In the back corner of my room now, I've got the Batmobile, the Batwing. On top of the Batwing, I've got the Ghostbusters car. And on top of both of them, I've got the Mustang, the truck I made out of the Mustang. It's like I'm literally run out of room.
Wait, they're all stacked on top of each other, and you have a two.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is playing with danger.
What can I say? I live on the wild side.
Yeah.
But it's funny. She walks in and is like, "Daddy's Lego, don't touch." She knows now. It's good. I mean, the second I probably turn away or blink, haha, gotcha.
Yep.
Our chat really has stopped. That's funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's stopped. I think people have stopped. What's our numbers looking like? No, we've still got some strong numbers. We got, unless we've cut out somewhere, because Twitch is telling me we've got 12 and Facebook says we've got 12. They both can't have 12. We're not that popular.
Well, someone say something so we know you're there.
Yeah. The next thing that comes up is, "This is a lawyer. Please email me." Sketch. There you go. How's that? So someone that doesn't even regularly watch us has come in on the fly. Absolutely friggin' awesome. How are you, champion? Here comes all the stills here. Actually, Sketch is building an old school. He did finish an old school Falcon wagon, obviously like my Kingswood, but a Falcon, with like drag car type stupid power. But he sent me a video this afternoon of it broken.
Oh,
the engine, the engine was too powerful for the car, and it started bending and breaking bits. So
the engine was too powerful for the car. So he
literally the car, the gearbox, the diff were flexing. I mean, it's not if you're going to have a problem, it's not a bad problem to have.
That's true.
Brent, so a good car then, a very, very good car. It's an old, I think it's an X, could be an XY, an old, proper old, Falcon wagon. It's a beast. Actually, if you look through some super cheap auto catalogs, you might see it pop up every now and then. It's very, very cool. Yeah, all right, we're going to pull the pin, people. Box 4 of the Lambo. So we didn't really do much. It was more back-end diffuser. I don't know if you can see it. No, it's too hard to see. Diffuser, exhaust. It's too big. This thing's monster. I need to get like a fisheye lens for the webcam soon. Bloody hell. Sketch. How funny. He's like still a cheaper hobby than Lego. You're probably not wrong.
Yeah, true. That is very true.
XY wagon. There you go. He's waiting for a Lego model of it. Actually, Sketch, I'll send you a message offline. There's a guy that's built an XY, just not in yellow, but it actually looks really good. I'll send it to you offline. All right, we're out of here, people. Don't forget, brickbracket down the bottom.co, get you 20% off. And then I want to see photos of the brackets. Don't forget the Sydney show in 2 weeks as well. And then we'll be back on Monday night for our normal shit talking show, I guess.
Yeah, Monday night, and then again on Wednesday night we'll tackle box 5, bags 5.
Yeah, and getting to the end, there's six boxes for this, so we'll get there. We'll see. Yeah, and then we'll light them up and hang them on the wall. They can join the fleet.
Absolutely.
Up over there, so they can join the fleet, and we're all good. All right. Oh, green screen playing up. Sweet as. All right. See you later, peeps.